All right, guys. So today I'm going to show you how to upload the new version of Affordable Media, and then also how to uninstall an app, the older Affordable Media app. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. So now the instructions I'm about to give you work for the Chromecast and or the OnBox. So either one you have, these instructions will work. So let's go ahead and get started. So from your home screen, let's scroll over to your cogwheel. All right, that's your settings. You're going to press into that. You're going to actually scroll down to your apps, and you're going to see all apps. Now you can go over, and whatever app that you have on here, you can actually uninstall. Now, the apps that you already have, like I'm going to uninstall Netflix. So I'm going to go over here and uninstall. You can do this. Says uninstall updates, but you can go and uninstall the app. So you get the picture. So also too, that's how you uninstall. Now, once you uninstall the old Affordable Media, that's with the $ and with the old logo, you actually going to come and go to Downloader. All right, you're going to open up Downloader, and you're going to go to the field and type this downloader code. I'm gonna say it one time, and then I'm going to type it in. That code is 923-441. 923-441. So I'm going to go ahead and type it in. 923-441. And you're going to press go. All right, this is going to take you to the iBo Player Pro. And while it's downloading, everybody's downloader speed is different, but this is going to take you to the iB Player Pro app. And since I've already installed it, I'm not going to go through the entire install process, but you get the picture. So if you already have the old Affordable Media or have installed something, you know how to install from Downloader. So I'm not going to go through that. So I already have it up. So once you actually, I'm going to delete this here. Once you go through the process of installing, this is how the app looks. All right, that's the icon that you need to have downloaded on your end. So I'm going to press into the iBo player, and this is the new platform for Affordable Media. Down on the right hand side, you're going to actually see what city that you're in, and then also too, you're going to actually see your device key and device ID. So I'm going to stop right here because this is going to be very important. Because of once you install it for the first time, you're going to see a red poster up on your screen with your device ID and device key. I need you to take a picture of that and then send it to me in Discord, or you can text it to me. If you do not see it and you just come here, or you just got finger happy and press some buttons, it's going to be at the bottom left. Take a picture of that. I need a clear picture of it, a frontal picture of it, and then send that to me either through Discord or or you can text it to me. So also too, it tells you when your subscription expires. That's in the middle. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and install this app. So you're going to go up to Change Server. There's three little boxes up here. You're going to go to Change Server. That's in the middle. Make sure you click on that. Now you're going to see Add New M3U Extreme. Click on that. Once you come up here, I'm going to stop and I'm going to explain to you how important this is. this box is here. Because if you do not type in exactly how I sent your information to you, it will not upload. You're going to get a system error, playlist error. You're going to get some type of error where you can't see it. There's no need of sending me a text or a call and saying, hey, for some odd reason, it's not working for me. This is universal. This is going to work for every one of you. So I'm telling you, if you do everything exactly how you see it on this screen, you will be fine. So your enter name, that is equivalent or similar to your any name on the old affordable media. So that can be uppercase, lowercase, that can be anything, but something has to go here in this field. Let's move down. Let's move down to your URL field. Your URL field, that's the field that I will actually provide you that information for. So you're going to type that in. You're going to leave this here, guys. Leave this here, that HTTP. You're going to leave that here, and you're going to type after this right here. And I'm going to go a little bit more in depth as we start typing it in. Your username, I'm going to provide you with your username. So you don't make anything up in this space. I'm going to provide you with your username. And then your password. I'm going to provide you with your password as well. So those three fields, I will provide you with that information. So don't make nothing up to go in that username or password. The only thing that you're going to actually come up with your unique name, and that's going to be at the top. That's going to be at the very top, enter name. All right, so I'm going to, now you're going to actually, you can type as I'm typing in to make sure you have what you have on your end. You're doing everything correct, but I'm going to go ahead and stop talking and start typing, okay? So now to bring up the actual, the keyboard for those who have the on box or the Chromecast, you're going to press that middle black button. And that's going to bring up your keyboard. All right, I typed that in. Now I'm going to go to the arrow. That's going to bring me down to my URL box. All right, now I'm going to type in my password. All right, guys. So at this point here, I'm going to press the arrow button. And you're going to see what's going to happen. It's not going to move to another field. Actually, it just that cursor dropped down. So what you're going to do is on your remote, that arrow right beside your home button on your remote, you're going to press that arrow. Once you do that, that's going to drop down that keyboard. Now, at that point, you can freely move about the fields at the top. So you see how I'm moving this cursor over freely? Now I'm gonna move it over to the left. So you're gonna tap the left rim of your remote until you go into the username space. At that particular time, you can type in the username. To bring that keyboard back, all you're doing is pressing the middle button, that middle black button, brown button. Um, it may be tan on your end. I don't know, but press that middle button. That's your keyboard coming back up. At that point, you can type in your username that I provided you. See, sometimes it want to act quirky with me. If it does on your end, just um, take down the keyboard, go back into the field that you're trying to type into, and then move from there. No need to panic. All right. So now, guys, I've typed in everything that I need to do. I typed in my URL. I typed in my username and password the way it was sent to me. Also, too, I made up the name up the top, purple. So, guys, if you actually following along, you did exactly what you're supposed to do, and it should work. So at this point here, you're gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna press this arrow button, and nothing happens. So what you're gonna do again on your remote, you're gonna press that arrow right beside the home key on your remote. Take down the arrow and add. You're gonna press add. That's going to add your information in to get your playlist up. So if anything happened that you made a mistake or anything in that nature, it would have caught it here. You saw it says playlist successful. It's going to give me um, my playlist or my expiration date. It's going to provide me with my device code that you're going to send this to me, and then go from there. Now, if by any chance, if you typed something wrong and it went to mistake, and then you said, man, I need to go back in, but I don't know how or where to go. If you said, hey, you see an arrow or an error message, or your playlist was not working or is not coming in, you're going to go back up to change server. Once you're into change server, you're going to go up to the box or the name that you actually named your playlist. I named mine purple. You're going to long press. When I say long press, that means that little small black button on your remote. You're going to long press that up. That's going to bring up manage playlist. Then you're going to do update playlist. Now you can go back in and you can actually update these fields here. Once you've actually updated, you're going to click update. And then you type everything correctly that it should be in there, and that should take care of that problem. Or you can go in to remove it. do not uninstall the IBO player that you actually installed. Do not uninstall this because it's very important, because that device key, that device ID and device key, that is to your Pacific TV. So do not uninstall this. If you want to move a playlist, you can go ahead up here to remove a playlist. So it's a couple of things you can do right here. And then you're going to press exit to get back out. Let's go back into the playlist. It's uploading. All right, I'm going to go into live TV. Once you are in live TV, you should see something come on. But when you actually come aboard or actually install your playlist, let me see. You're going to see something like this. You're going to see something like this. It may not be a picture or a content playing right away. You're going to see something like this, okay? Then at that point, you can go to US Entertainment. Everything, a lot of the shows and stuff like that going to be in US Entertainment. Now you see that my TV guide is showing. You see on my end, my TV guide is showing. Sometimes if your TV guide is not showing, that's because your internet, when I say your internet, I only need you to take this your personal internet in your house. The route that it's taking from the servers to your TV or TV to the servers, there's a bump in the road there that's causing that latency, and you're not seeing a playlist. Your playlist will come, but it may take some time to do so. Okay. So you see all your channels here. You have 213 channels here. All right. So just play with it. Then you have your movies. You have your Telemundo. So you have your movies. Yeah, let me go back in movies. There's going to be your HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, Stars. That's going to be here. That's going to be here.